Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your go-to space for honest practical talk about electrical safety, property maintenance and everything in between. Now let's be real, we've spent the last few episodes diving into the scary stuff. Faults, fire hazards, dangerous wiring, because yes, EICRs do help us find those problems. But today, we're shifting gears. This episode is about what EICRs give you, not just what they protect you from. So let's look at the bright side of EICRs and why getting one done can actually be a really good thing. Peace of mind is power. You know that feeling after you've cleaned the entire house or taken your car for a service and it comes back purring. That's exactly what a satisfactory EICR gives you. Whether you're a homeowner, landlord or business owner, passing an EICR means you're not living with hidden faults or silent risks behind your walls.
I just wanted to be sure everything was safe for my kids. The report came back clean. It's such a relief.
Okay, so the inspection's been done. There's a few C3s regarding the socket. We got a reading that the socket itself is faulty, so that will be changed on the next one. Smoke alarms need to go in to ensure that we meet the fire regulation of safety. We have the light switch that will be repaired. We've got spotlights that need updating.
Property value booster. Here's something most people don't realise. An up-to-date EICR is a selling point. When buyers or tenants see a recent clean report, it gives them confidence. For landlords, it's not just legal, it's a marketing edge. A new tenant is more likely to sign when they know the electrics have been checked. And for homeowners, it can help smooth the sale process, especially during surveys.
Okay, today we're doing an EICR and we've got a house of multiple occupancy. So we're going to go through and make sure that we can get it to the standard that it's compliant. So we just hit the fuse board. Second board. We've got a plastic fuse board here, unfortunately, with the dual RCD board. It's a dual RCD board, and we know it's not compliant. So in here, we've got a light here. We seem to have a smoke alarm, and we've got an emergency light here. We seem to have an old one here. So we're thinking maybe, since we're going to upgrade the light, we'll put in a combination emergency light with a light. So that may be the remedy for here. When you're doing an EICR, obviously you're working on the existing installation. This one has a previous EICR certification, so we're just comparing what we have installed here against the EICR, because people do upgrades. So we just want to double check and make sure everything's compliant and what is and what isn't. So we see here that we've got 5, for example, we see here we've got 5 lights and we've counted 7. So we've got an idea that the emergency lights have just been put in. I don't see a key switch to do a test point, but anyway.
Catch small problems early. EICRs often uncover minor issues before they become expensive nightmares. Loose connections, aging consumer units, worn-out insulation. These are things you want to catch now, not later. Think of it like going to the dentist. Nobody wants to go. But if you do it regularly, you avoid major pain and cost.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the fuse board. So, as you can see, we've got a 18th edition fuse board. The blank's missing. We're going to use one of these blanks to ensure that we keep the IP rated as it should be. other people other than an electrician tamper and touch things, so we double check to make sure everything is to standard. So on this particular one, the landlord asked me to double check the switch as one of the tenants had changed it. It looks like it's upside down to me. This has been put in upside down. This is the reason why we do inspection and testing to test the electrics in its state.
Insurance and legal peace of mind. Insurance companies love seeing current EICR. In some cases, they'll even ask for them, especially if you're managing a commercial space or rental portfolio. And if something goes wrong, even if it's beyond your control, a current EICR helps prove you've taken your responsibilities seriously. That can be crucial if you ever face a legal claim.
We're doing an EICR today, inspecting and testing the electrics. Okay. The whole idea of testing and inspection is it's like a checkup when you go to the doctors, just to see what's going on, make sure everything's working as it was initially, and anything that needs updating in terms of the 18th edition regulations, amendment 3.
EICRs aren't always bad news. There's a big myth that EICRs always bring a list of faults, but that's just not true. In fact, a lot of reports come back with maybe 1 or 2 minor issues, or even none at all. And when that happens, it's a moment to celebrate. It shows your property is in great shape electrically. I've had customers do a happy dance when they pass, and honestly, they've earned it. At the end of the day, an EICR isn't just about ticking a box. It's about trust, safety, and confidence, whether you live in the home, rent it out, or run a business there. So if you've been putting off your EICR because you're worried about what it might say, don't. It could be one of the most positive decisions you make this year. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, subscribe for more real talk about property safety, and share this with someone who needs to see the brighter side of inspections.